being inspired. And today I'm back here again. I just have a short assignment, and I want every one of us to listen as much as you can. All right. Thank you once again. Okay. As it is, everyone was created for a purpose. All right. No man born on earth was a mistake. Your coming to earth was never a mistake. It can be a mistake from whoever gave birth to you, but your emergence on earth was never a mistake. There was a very good reason for why you are here. All right. So because of that, I'm going to be having a very quick discussion on the three kinds of life. Okay? Now, as it is, a lot of us have eventually gotten into some set of lifestyles that has the capacity to decide and determine our destination. Okay, and just because of that, we have come to do things, reason in some certain ways that are not consistent with the destiny that God has put inside of us. Okay? So some of us, as I speak, are beginning to see themselves as a mistake. Some are beginning to receive the first kind of life, which is a wasted life. There are lots of people that are living that life called a wasted life. Who are this category of people that are living a wasted life? When you see this set of people that have become powers, you see this set of people, some of them, they call them the kidnappers, the armed robbers. The only thing they find, exciting is how they can rip off of other people to survive. Okay? So these are the people that are living under some form of influence, whether it's a drug influence, something that is a way, higher than they are, has to control their attitude and their lifestyle. Okay? So these are men and women that have found themselves in that way of living a life that is called wasted. Alright, the second category or the second kind of life is what I call the spent life. There are people, this is where they have been stopped. This is where they have found themselves, and it's possible that some of you here are living such a life. I want to believe that there is nobody here living a wasted life. You go out on our streets, you say, please, you need to help me. I don't know what has become of my marriage, and I think I need to quit this marriage. What's the problem? Each time they pay the man his salary, he takes it to a bed Niger shop, and that's where he squanders the money and leaves the whole family. So you can see a man that has decided to live a wasted life. Alright? So I lost one of my uncle just to drinking kai kai. He went to do kai kai competition. You can imagine what is going on here. This is a very good place for bright minds to rub their ideas together. But I saw where an uncle of mine had to go for a competition on how to drink kai kai. And of course, that's every mishap, for every misfortune that has happened to us. Alright? So I want to believe that there is no one inside this place right now that is living a wasted life. But it's also possible that you are here, you are living a spent life. How do you know you are living a spent life? When you notice that everything you do for people is as a result of what they are going to do for you in return. Not a bad idea, but when communicating now, when it becomes your drive, that is a spent life. A man that is living a spent life is a selfish person. Everything he thinks about is himself. He is not necessarily interested in your own progress. As long as your progress influences and progresses his own progress, he doesn't mind doing anything for you. And you go into our universities, you have such men, you have such women, they are there. You go to our military and paramilitary departments, you have such people there. You go to the offices, so you can have a man that cannot give you a job until he sleeps with you as a woman. And of course, you are going to go to your church or your religious platform and you are going to go for a Thanksgiving, thanking God for giving you a job. Meanwhile, it was your body that offered the job to you. Alright? So you're going to have some of them. They are in universities. They have to influence or convince you to sleep with them, even when you have your papers correct and you pass your exams. Alright? They are going to make sure that they sleep with you just for marks. When they are supposed to be the ones encouraging our young people to go and study hard, to go and make success out of their books, they would rather give you marks just to sleep with you. Alright? So these are men that are in that category of spent life. Everything they do is for their personal gain. Everything they associate themselves with, go into our political, political war. You're going to see what's going on there. Alright? The governors, the presidents, and most of them, they don't even care what the people they are leading are going through, as long as they are benefiting from whatever is going on. Alright? You have the bad roads, you wouldn't take them anything. They send money that is supposed to use to fix some of those social amenities, and the things they are consuming for themselves. Go throughout the southeast, you can count how many accidents that has taken people's lives just because of the road we have, the bad condition of the road that just one single signage can take care of. It has taken a lot of lives, it has destroyed a lot of goods, it has destroyed a lot of upcoming companies. Alright? Now the last kind of life is what I call the infested life, which is supposed to be the major target of everyone, not just the people that are seated here, but everyone created by God. What do I mean by an infested life? This is the life that is lived to impact other people. This is the life that is lived to make other people better. This is the life. I remember before my mom passed on, alright, she said to me that no matter what happens, I should never leave anybody the same way I met them. What it means is I must, by every chance, by every means, make a positive impact in the lives of everyone that comes around me. And I took it up, and years has passed, which is one of the reasons why I got into the profession I am into now and what I do today. Alright? So when you begin to live the infested life, everything in your mind is, how do I make this world a better place? I cannot step out without a positive legacy. How do I make every one person that has a contact with me a better person? When this thing becomes your desire, you definitely would find a way to start making it happen. That is what is called an infested life. And you can imagine a world where every one of us is fighting so hard to make each and every one of us a better person, to make our environment a better place. We can imagine where everyone is fighting to make their own contribution to life and to make sure that everything is working perfectly for everyone around us. Imagine a world where we are not trying to rip off of other people just to satisfy ourselves. Imagine a world where we are willing to lay down our lives for our brothers, for every other person that comes around us. Imagine a world where we don't think of ourselves, rather we think more of the people that are around us. Imagine that kind of world where everything you do is not for you, but for other people. If all of us can begin to live an infested life, I can guarantee you, in the next 5-10 years, a whole lot of things in this nation will change. And I can also guarantee you that a lot of our brothers that are running away from this nation would want to come back. Imagine a world where everyone wants to make an investment to better the life of every other one person they meet on their pathway to destiny. It will change a whole lot of things. And I hope as we begin to make this journey into becoming a better person, that we begin to think more of living the life that is an infested life than any other kind of life that people have chosen for themselves. I want to thank once again the organizers of this great event. God bless you and God bless Nigeria.